HBO, man. HBO. They are so biased. They are so biased. Let me go ahead and give it to you right now. The way I scored the fight. First of all, let me say I had Timothy Bradley winning this fight. I might be the only channel so far. I haven't really watched videos, but just looking at robbery, the title of people's videos and stuff, I'm thinking everybody thinking Manny won. I haven't really watched any videos to tell you the truth. Let me say, when I first saw the fight, I had it like Tim only winning 3 rounds, and I had everything else to Manny, and I thought Manny won unanimously. I watched the fight again this morning, twice, and you could really say I watched some rounds like 3-4 times because I did not want to fuck up this scoring. I watched some rounds 3-4 times, like the 11th round, for example. I watched that joint like 3 times. I rewinded it, but I watched the whole fight total twice. I had Tim Bradley winning this fight 116 to 115. I have never seen, there were so many close rounds in this fight. So many. This fight was not a robbery. If you think Manny Pacquiao won, cool. I can't disagree with you with that. The rounds that I got even, you probably gave to Manny Pacquiao. That's fine. But if you're a Bradley fan, you could give those rounds to Timothy Bradley. Okay? Of course the crowd booed. Of course. There was like 20 people there for Tim Bradley. Let's be realistic. HBO gives Pacquiao credit for everything. But let me read off my scorecards before I get into it. First round's even. I have 10-10. Second round, 10-9 for Timothy Bradley. Third round, 10-9 for Timothy Bradley. Those were close rounds. I gave it to Timothy Bradley. Fourth round, 10-9, Manny Pacquiao. Fifth round, 10-9, Manny Pacquiao. Sixth round, 10-9, Manny Pacquiao. Seventh round, 10-9, Timothy Bradley. Eighth round, a draw, 10-10. Ninth round, 10-9, Manny Pacquiao. 10th round, 10-9, Timothy Bradley. 11th round, which I watched over, one of the rounds I know I watched over a couple times, I have it a draw. I can't just give it to one man. It was a close round. I have it a draw, 10-10. 12th round, 10-9, Timothy Bradley. 12th round was easy. Manny Pacquiao didn't really do much. The rounds in this fight, man, where Pacquiao's throwing. Bradley is so elusive and a slick fighter. He avoided a lot of them shots. A lot of them shots he avoided. Had that been Mayweather, he did it in a different fashion. Had that been Mayweather with the shoulder roll, they give credit to Mayweather. See, HBO's always biased towards the superstar. It's the truth. When Victor Ortiz was landing shots against Floyd on the ropes, they said, oh, but he's not landing on Floyd. Floyd's avoiding all these shots, da-da-da-da. You hear Emmanuel Stewart ass going at it like usual, saying some absurd shit like he does in the middle of fights. He's not landing nothing when Floyd was doing it. But Bradley doesn't use the shoulder roll. Bradley moves his head. He ducks and does all, his defense is any way you avoid punches, okay? Might not be as pretty and smooth as Mayweather, but he definitely is elusive. And when he was avoiding a lot of Manny shots, and maybe Manny only lands one clean, solid shot, they go back and show the replay. They show that one clean, solid shot that Manny lands. Where's the 3-4 punch combination landing? Why didn't we see that on the replay? Where's the 3-4 shots landing at least in a round? We only see one shot, and then they go right back to the corners to the fighters starting the next round. Yes, Manny landed the hardest shots. Obviously, Manny has the power edge to Bradley. But this name of this game ain't power, like I said. It's boxing. And you know what? Bradley at times, he retreated, but he retreated because he had to. He retreated to avoid shots. I remember Bradley, he did this little quick jump back. I was like, damn, it seemed like he just jumped back like a foot real quick, and then he turned real quick. That was to avoid the onslaught of Manny. You gotta cut Manny off somehow. You had to. And at times, I forget what round it was, when Bradley held on to the ropes and he had Manny there, that's because Manny was on a streak of overwhelming him with punches. Not all the punches were landing, but just avoiding 7, 8, 9 shots in a row, that's a lot to handle. I've never seen Timothy Bradley hurt once in this fight. The only time I seen Bradley possibly hurt was when he rolled his ankle or whatever, or his foot got twisted up. That's the only time I seen him hurt. I gotta be honest. Pacquiao threw the hardest shots, but I did not see Timothy Bradley hurt. I seen him overwhelmed at times in this fight. Overwhelmed. Possibly with a look of distress. But you know what's funny? Bradley had a look of distress. I believe it was the what round was it? I think it was the 10th round specifically. Either the 10th or the 7th. I remember seeing Bradley with this look of discomfort as if he was losing, but I was like, I don't know why this dude's got this look, because he just won that round. He won that round. You cannot be fooled by HBO commentators, man. And when I watch the fight, because I'm so much of a live boxing fan, so much as when I'm in the ring fighting, that's how I am as a fan. I'm 100% into the sport. So I'm watching it with adrenaline. I'm hyped up. You know, I'm listening to what HBO's saying too. You gotta watch the fight the next day, please, man. Please, if you haven't seen the fight again, don't be so quick to comment or drop a bunch of comments to rip this video to shreds, man. I'm saying this fight could have went either way, and that's being neutral, but I personally had Tim Bradley winning 116 and 115. Tim Bradley is the new champ at 147. And in a rematch, he only gonna get better, baby. Bradley ain't no dumb fighter. Y'all like to hate, some of y'all. Bradley ain't no dumb fighter. In a rematch, he's only gonna get better. He's got experience now against Pacquiao. This one fight equals experience. He's only going to get better in a rematch. This fight could have went either way. Pacquiao fought like I thought he would fight. He showed up. Not the best Pacquiao I ever seen, but he damn sure was better than Marquez. But I guess more credit to Marquez now. I guess Marquez had a lot to do with that. But Bradley fought good. So when he was retreating, he wasn't running away. I've never seen Bradley hurt in this fight. I seen him overwhelmed at times, like I said. Overwhelmed and being hurt is two different things. I never seen Bradley legitly hurt. Like hurt. Nah, he backed up. When he backed up, it was to avoid shots. That's all it was. And sometimes he do a little quick jump or jolt, move his head, duck below, all that to avoid the shots. This game is about scoring. It's boxing. He avoided a lot of Manny shots. Once Manny throws his hands, he gets credit for it. I don't give Manny credit just for throwing his hands. A lot of that wild shit he be throwing, and Bradley's wild too at times. He swings wild, but a lot of Manny wild shit he throws, he misses. When Bradley landed some solid shots, he didn't get no credit for it, man. Not from the HBO cast. They just went on and on and on about Manny, and then towards the end you see how they bring Floyd into the picture. Manny vs. Floyd is the fight we want to see. Alright, but Tim Bradley won this fight tonight. And at best, you call it a draw. I don't see how Tim Bradley lost this fight. I don't see how Tim Bradley lost this fight. I know I got a lot of, let me see. I got the first round even. I got the 8th round even. And I got the 11th round even. I know those rounds, if you gave it to Pacquiao, then Pacquiao won the fight by 3 points on your scorecard. I understand that. I'm not saying either guy could have won. I could have seen a draw too, like Hatman called it. I could have seen a draw. But this fight, in no ordinary stretch of the imagination, do not let HBO fool you. They are biased towards the superstar. Whether that's Mayweather or Pacquiao, they are biased towards the superstar. No way did Manny dominate Tim Bradley. He did not dominate Tim Bradley, and he didn't dominate Tim Bradley physically either. Yes, he has more power and he landed the harder shots to back Bradley up, but he didn't land nothing. He landed some clean shots, but Bradley ate it up. I mean, he didn't land nothing that really got Bradley in a world full of hurt. Bradley, me personally, I did not see Bradley hurt. I seen him overwhelmed at times, maybe look a little distressed, trying to figure out Manny, but I didn't see him legitly hurt. Like I said, the only time I seen Bradley hurt is when he rolled that ankle, man. That's it. Congratulations to the Timothy the Desert Storm Bradley. Everything he said that he would do, he lived up to. He did. He went out there and he did what he had to do to win the fight. And in my eyes, he won the fight. It's too many close. This fight is one of them fights that's hard to judge, and I don't blame the judges. It's so many close rounds in this fight. Who do you give it to? That's why the rounds that were extremely close, I try to be real neutral with my scoring. I just left the round a draw. But, I mean, it's crazy. The second, third round, man, I see Bradley winning. He avoided shots and he gave shots, and they're just talking about, oh, well, Manny's shots are harder. That's another thing. If Manny lands 2 hard shots and Bradley lands 15, what do you want to call it, pitter-pack or whatever, just not as hard shots as Manny, obviously, I got to give the round to Bradley. I mean, damn, you landed 2 shots, but just because they were harder, keep in mind, Bradley rolled with a lot of the punches. Just because you landed them and they were harder doesn't mean I'm going to give you the round. I mean, damn, this guy just threw 18 punches all around. 18 punches landed at least, and you just throw 2-3 hard shots, and I should just give the round to Manny? Fuck no, man. That's not how I score fights, man. If you're gonna land 2-3 hard shots, you better hurt Bradley. You better hurt him. And I didn't see Bradley hurt in that fight. I didn't see him hurt in that fight. So let's get the rematch, because I guarantee you Bradley does better in the rematch. I guarantee you Bradley does better in the rematch. I'm not being biased. I like Manny Pacquiao a lot still. I like Timothy Bradley. I'm just being fair, and I'm standing up for Bradley. Because put right with right, because HBO is dick riders, and they will continue to be dick riders towards a superstar. Sideways 100, I look forward to hearing, or not hearing, but I look forward, hearing video responses, and I look forward to reading each and every comment, because I'm sure y'all got a lot to leave on this video. Sideways 100, man, I'm out.